Is it time to buy or sell CoreWeave Class A common stock? In this video, we will explore CoreWeave Class A common stock in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 17th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 1st of May, 2025, our system has ranked CoreWeave Class A common stock as a buy candidate, granting it a score of 4.59. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 287.93% since we initially identified CoreWeave Class A common stock as a buy candidate 33 days ago. This results in an average return of 8.73% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that a continued increase within this trend is anticipated. Our latest daily update for CoreWeave Class A common stock includes the headline, Significant Movements in CoreWeave Incorporated Class A common stock price on Tuesday, moving 12.57% between high and low. The CoreWeave Incorporated Class A common stock price gained 8.47% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 17th of June 2025, rising from $158.50 to $171.93. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated 12.57% with a low of $155.80 and a high of $175.38. The price has seen ups and downs during this period, with a total gain of 14.25% over the last 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 12 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 32 million shares were exchanged for approximately $5.5 billion. Looking back at the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $175.38, while the lowest price was $33.52. Currently, the price sits 1.97%, or $3.45, below the 52-week high of $175.38, which is also the all-time high for this stock. CoreWeave, trading under the ticker CRWV, is currently experiencing significant market activity following a mixed report from Bank of America. The investment firm has downgraded CRWV from a buy to a neutral rating, signaling caution regarding its artificial intelligence capital expenditure potential, which they believe may be limited. However, in a surprising twist, Bank of America has more than doubled its price target for the stock, from $76 to an impressive $185 per share. This substantial price target adjustment has led to a 5.3% increase in CoreWeave stock today. The broader market is also reflecting an optimistic sentiment, driven by easing tensions in the Middle East and a favorable economic outlook. The Nasdaq Composite is up 1.5%, contributing to a positive atmosphere around equities. Analysts suggest that this optimism is bolstered by investor strategies favoring stocks in the current low-interest rate environment, as evidenced by Goldman Sachs endorsing a there-is-no-alternative approach to equities, which may further benefit companies like CoreWeave in the near term. In the long term, the juxtaposition of the downgrade yet increased price target indicates a complex view of CoreWeave's valuation and growth potential in the artificial intelligence sector. While the immediate reaction is favorable, investors may be cautious about the sustainability of this rally, given the concerns raised by Bank of America regarding future funding needs and capital expenditures. Overall, the outlook on CoreWeave remains bolstered by the market's current bullish trend, but tempered by underlying valuation apprehensions. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup gave CRWV a market perform grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup gave CRWV a neutral grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 15th of May, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs gave CRWV a neutral grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 15th of May, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies gave CRWV a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 15th of May, 2025, it was reported that Barclays gave CRWV an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned CoreWeave Class A common stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for CoreWeave Class A common stock. The CoreWeave Incorporated Class A common stock exhibits buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is present, indicated by the short-term average being above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support can be expected at 156.18 cents, as well as at 177 cents. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 385.47%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is increasing along with the price, which is considered a favorable technical signal. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may influence short-term developments. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots indicated a buy signal 41 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a buy signal 3 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 34 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 32 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see the short moving average indicated a buy signal 34 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 34 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 25 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for CoreWeave Class A common stock. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $163.10 and $150.48. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to decline to the next support level. In this case, CoreWeave Inc. Class A common stock finds support just below today's level at $163.10. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $150.48 and $135.05. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating a high level of volatility. With a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as having very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $19.58 between its high and low, reflecting a change of 12.57%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 10.84%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for CoreWeave Class A common stock, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is facing negative earnings or is experiencing financial losses. Even well-established companies can go through difficult periods, often driven by factors beyond their control. However, persistent negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 13th of August, 2025. Analysts are projecting a consensus estimate of a loss of 23 cents per share. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for CoreWeave Class A common stock. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, CoreWeave Class A common stock faces its first support level at $163.10. If this support level holds, it may present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for CoreWeave Class A common stock from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 11th of June, 2025, Nitin Agarwal executed an insider sale of 122,320 shares of restricted stock units. On the same day, Nitin Agarwal also conducted an insider purchase of 122,320 shares of Class A common stock. Additionally, on the 11th of June, 2025, Nitin Agarwal sold 61,546 shares of Class A common stock. On the 15th of February, 2025, Brandon McBee sold 5,440 shares of Class B common stock. On the same day, Brandon McBee again sold 5,440 shares of Class B common stock. Analyzing the 26 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 41.460. Overall, insiders purchased 2,410,059 shares and sold 833,227 shares in these last 26 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $165.64, reflecting a decrease of 3.66%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which presents a significant risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated from a pivot bottom identified 40 days ago. Is CoreWeave Class A common stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, coupled with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for CoreWeave Incorporated's Class A common stock to perform well in the near term. We have updated our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation, moving from a hold accumulate rating to a buy candidate. After assessing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 18th of June, we anticipate that CoreWeave Class A common stock will open lower by $4.23, starting at $167.70. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.